Hey, this is Tad, mortgage agent in Toronto, and this is a pre-approval budget video. This is an example of the budgets I do for my clients based on their situation after reviewing their documents. So here's the scenario for this video. There's one borrower and they've been pre-approved for a max purchase price of $500,000. Their total budget for both the down payment and closing costs is $140,000. They're not a first-time home buyer. They're looking to buy a condo to rent out in St. Catharines, and they want to get a mortgage with a 5-year term. For this situation, we're going to show the borrower 3 different options. Now we're going to start at the top here, work our way down, and I'm going to explain each point as we go. First off is the amortization. This is the total amount of time the borrower has to repay the loan. In this case, because they're looking to buy a rental, they're going to have to get a conventional mortgage. This means they can have a longer amortization of 30 years. Next is the interest rate. So this is the interest rate the borrower will have for the length of their term. This is just an estimate based on the current market and it can change at any time. Once the borrower finds a property they like and puts an offer on it, then I'll find them the lender with the best mortgage and lowest interest rate for the situation at that time. Moving on, we have the first-time homebuyer status. Like we mentioned, the borrower is not a first-time homebuyer. Next is the property taxes. So this is just an estimate after looking at properties in the $500,000 range in St. Catharines. To finish off, the property location. Like we said, the borrower is looking to buy in St. Catharines, Ontario. Now we get to the mortgage breakdown. First, we have the purchase price. For all 3 options, we have their max pre-approved amount of $500,000. Now we have the down payment. In the first option, we have their minimum 20% down payment. In the second option, we have a 25% down payment. And in the third, we have the borrower's maximum down payment that they can put while still staying within their budget. And this will lead us to the total mortgage amounts. In this case, the equation is pretty simple. It's just purchase price minus down payment equals total mortgage. Next, we get to the closing costs. First off, we have a down payment, just like we had above. We have an estimate of legal fees, tax on those legal fees, an estimate of an appraisal, the land transfer tax, and a buffer of $1,000 just in case some costs are higher than expected. And that is going to lead us to the borrower's total closing costs for each of these options at these amounts here. As you can see, they all stay within the borrower's budget of $140,000. To finish off, we have the household budget breakdown. In this case, it's going to be the mortgage payment, condo fees, property taxes, and rental income. First off is the mortgage payment. So this is what the borrower's monthly payment will be for the length of their term. These are calculated using the term length, amortization, interest rate, and total mortgage amounts. Now we have the condo fees. So just like the property taxes, these are just estimates after looking at condos in the $500,000 range. Now we have the property taxes. To get this amount, we just take this annual number and divide it by 12. To finish off, we have an estimate of rental income at $1,600. And that will lead us to the total home expenses of these amounts here. All right, that's it for the budget. Now the borrower can review the video and connect with the realtor. They can go looking at properties knowing the borrower's max pre-approved amount. For any properties they like, I'll create custom budgets specific to each property with different options. This way, the borrower gets an idea of what their costs might be if they choose to buy that property. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Take care.